we have a lot of fun. We can play, make mistakes, doing things. Now, when you're practicing a level where you want to get the feeling of the application, you want to just do it a little bit cleaner, so you're not going to walk into things, right? So we're just going to roll a little bit more power, but more clean. Because me and Lockie are used to doing anything we want to do because we know each other well, we flow well, so we can trust each other. But when you want to do clean technique, especially someone as good as you have to make sure that you can control the movement, right? And if you want to get the power to smash somebody, you need to make sure that when you hit, you know that you're going to break something, right? So that takes a bit more skill, a bit more control, right? So I think this is more of a demonstration. We're going to do live, but I'm just demonstrating the power that I would release, but not on Lockie, but just in my body. The power. A lot of people put too much power in the end of the technique. The power should be in the explosion of the technique, and then you control the end of it. You don't detonate, right? Because otherwise you're going to hurt each other. If I did everything technique and hit him full power, or even half the power, it would be no training, right? And vice versa. You know, it'd hurt me every time, right? So we have to be able to hit and control the power. So I'm just going to do that. I have to speed it up. So it's very hard to demonstrate it slowly. You can demonstrate just 1 or 2 techniques, but to see it in action, the beautiful thing about it is the flow of the power, right? The flow of the power, because you want to control momentum, but you don't want momentum to be taken from you, and you don't want momentum to be obvious, right? So the momentum is internally controlled by how we link and delink the body, right? And that's done on very many fractal levels. So we'll just show it. We'll show it and see what we see, right? So you can see, I'm not hitting too hard. I'm hitting, but we're controlling it. With these type of hits, this will be through the face. Your face will explode, right? A lot of times when Lockie tried to hit me, he had the right technique, but just sinking internally suffocates it. You felt that?
Yeah.
So he had technique really open. He couldn't really finish it. Sinking into the elbow, controlling the hip, takes away his power, right? He was pushed towards me. Nothing there, then redirect it a little bit, and then redirect it open again, then my strike's there, the body opens. So a lot of it's very subtle. You can only do that if you play. If you play around, make mistakes, don't worry about getting things wrong. I'm not saying do things wrong or train wrong, I'm just saying when things go wrong, analyse what went wrong. Was it your position? Was it their power was better than yours? Did you make a mistake? Did they make a mistake? Did they do something different? You have to work that out. You have to work out what's happening. And that's how you fill your gaps. That's how you work out why something happens. Often we're lucky, like now I know what I'm going to do today. Me beating the drum here is the one he's going to ask me about later. He's like, what happened there? What happened? Because I get this one sometimes. I hit it here, then usually he'll sink his hip and turn it out, so I have to adjust, right? But today I was doing something different. I was stretching him and sinking. So he paused me, he couldn't really pull me, and then I'm striking, and I delink this strike, and strike and come back very quickly. So if I delink too long, he pulls his arm out, he's out. But to be able to delink and strike and not lose it, you pull your arm out and not lose it, it's actually another level of skill, right? So he'll ask me about that later, for sure, and say, what do I do about that, right? Because I want to irritate him with something. I can see in his eyes when something's irritating him, then I'm happy, and then we'll talk about and solve it after. But at the time, my job is to irritate him as much as possible, because I'm not trying to hurt him, I'm trying to irritate him so that he wants the answer, right? Because the best answer are the ones you're looking for. The ones you're looking for are the ones that you absorb and you keep. When you're not looking for an answer and someone just keeps feeding you, you keep eating, you get lazy, right? But when you're desperate for answers, then when you get them, you absorb them, they become part of you.